Hello everybody, this is Sonya. Okay, I'm on here today now to show you a bit more work on this. I tried to do a video before and tried to do it by pausing things and it didn't work for me, so you probably realise it. So because there'll be two episodes, well, first and part 1 and 2, okay? But anyway, so now I've done I finished these here, but I didn't put the little beads in. I'll do that in a minute. I did that yesterday. Isn't that cool? I got some really good comments on that. I think people really liked that, so I'm pleased with that. I want to do some stitching today, and I'm thinking I'm going to go along here to do something, you know, like a flower. Maybe I'm going to add some little buttons. Maybe some little buttons. Make some little button flowers or something. Hang on now, let me see. Yes, or you can put some ribbon on with some beads on it, or there's lots of different ideas. So let's see if I can get some little buttons. And for some reason I've got my little buttons way up here, which I probably need to go through this and get these out of here and put them somewhere else. What do you reckon? Sorry about this, I'm leaning in there and I'm putting this back up for there. And I've got these now. I bought these not long ago and they just come in the mail the other day. So I've got 2 of these packets. Maybe I can leave these down and just put this back up and put these in something else down here lower so I can, they're going to fit in there. Yes, right, good. Now, look at that. These little flowery ones. Need a small dish now for these. I've been looking for small dishes all morning now today. Oh well, when I say looking for small dishes, I need a little container. A little container that I can put these in, so I can find them. A bag would be good, but I think I'd rather a container because that way I can, I'll be able to see them. Here, we'll use this. We'll take these out of here. We'll put these in a bag. Yeah. Hope everybody's having a good time crafting. I know a lot of people are still locked down, and I'm going to try and get myself this back in the right place. Or they're going to stay at home because of all the bad things going on out there, hey, in the world. I don't like going out there much because, oh well, I know we haven't got much over here in Australia. These are cool, aren't they? Look at them. And we're pretty lucky, but still, you never know. It's always something that's, you don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. So I'm not saying I'm very not laid back on it at all, because I'm very concerned and I really worry about all people in the other countries that haven't got any help and not any vaccinations and things like that. I don't know what we're going to do about vaccinations, but anyway, I just don't want, I don't think I'll be talking about that now. I'll be quiet now and I'll just use my buttons, okay? Find some good buttons here to use after I'm going to cut this bag down so I can tip this out without causing myself pains and aches. Okay, so there's my cooler going off, so that's okay. And it's really weird, you know, because it waits until I start to get warm and then turns itself back on again. Okay, and the fan's going anyway, so I've got all the cooling implements I need. So I've kept myself in here a little bowl because I want to do a bit of, if I want to look for something. Yeah, but then how am I going to tip that back in there? Just look in here, Sonia. Yeah, that was good. That was a nice waste of time, but anyway, it wasn't really. Look, I got one here. It's a nice blue one. I like some of the little flowers. We probably should have took them out before we got started, shouldn't we? We need something a bit bigger too, and my button collection is over there. I'm not judging it. I don't want to go there. I was going to be clever and see how many I could sort out, and I just don't feel like doing that now. I started it, I did a bit and thought, oh no, this is not fun, because I wanted to do other things, and that's not good of me. I know, there's 5, we have 5, there's too many pink and not enough, how about a yellow one? No, that's pink. About green. Is there a green flowery one? Oh yes, there is, look at that. And we get a green flowery one, and there's white ones, and okay, so these are not bad to pick up, hopefully. And you buy these on AliExpress, and I only, like, probably about might have to wait about a month, I suppose. And that's okay because, oh, I don't know, I can't buy them anywhere here. We don't have any shops with them. No shops with no sheets. We can't buy no sheets, we can't buy no clothes. Everything I've got to get online. And when I went to buy my sheets online, all the pretty ones were only in the small size. I liked king size because I wanted to cover the whole bed over, you know, and have lots of room. And it just, you know, for both me and hubby, although he mostly sleeps on top of the bed, not on top of it, but, you know, he's always laying on the cover. But anyway, so I just was very disappointed because I couldn't get the pretty colour. I didn't want plain one, so I'm still looking. That was at Spotlight, so I'm still looking. I don't, yes, and clothes, well, you can't buy clothes because there's none. They don't think there's big people around the world, and our town's got a lot of big people in it. But anyway, I went and bought myself two dresses, or 3 dresses. They're all too big for me, and it's not good. It's too late to take them back now, because that was a while ago that I bought them, and I didn't think about, you know, fitting them on and that. So anyway, never mind. I'll have to take them in or something one day, I guess. Most it's the top of it because I'm a lot smaller up the top than what I am down the bottom. So that's the issue. But anyway. Okay, now. Got them. Now, sorry, I didn't mean to yell. I just... okay, I just had a mouthful of water. I'm going to find some thread. Yeah, I've got some green. I got some green. And what else? Do I need more green? Probably green. Green's enough green. I like this one here. I've got something. It's too dark, I think. Yep. About that. I just want to do some stems on that. Now, I'm using my needle book and find myself some needle. A needle, because I just collected them all up. I don't know if this is going to be too long or not. You know what the problem is that though, because, oh no, I can put the buttons on later because they probably need a smaller, tinier needle, eh? Smaller, tinier needle. That's not too bad. That looks good. It looks good. This is a piece of, what was the name of this thing again? It's called cotton, it might be cotton embroider or something. I don't know. It's some sort of really good, it's not like a pearl, it's a plainish sort of thing. It's not a pearly one, it's plain. And it's nice. Come on now, I've got it all coming unstitched there, all coming undone. Hope I'm in the shot here. I'll make sure I keep my arms in there with there. Come through the hole. I don't know why I'm not looking at the hole properly because it's not, righto. Yeah, I've turned it around. It might be better. I don't think it's going to work though, for some reason it's just... Oh dear, oh dear. Well, if we don't laugh, we'd probably cry, wouldn't we, really? Come on. Well, it's... Obviously there's more than one piece of this twisted around because we've got all... But you use the whole thing because it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be in bits, is it? I'm going to thread this on here. I'm not going to let it beat me. There we go. I'll cut the bit off that's all frillied up and throw it in the bin over my shoulder. Pin's on the floor there. Probably didn't get it in there though. So I'm just going to make some stems with these first. I'm thinking about trying to find a different size button or two. Okay, so I'm going to put this down. Going to come in through the back, and I've got a knot in that. I'm just going to make one. I'm going to take a tiny bit to the side because you know what? Maybe the stem wasn't straight. And then I'm going to come up part way down And I'm going out here and I'm going to make myself a stitch. This is going to be a leaf. Okay, just do like a detached buttonhole stitch for a leaf on there. And I've pulled that over to the side a bit, so I better fix that. Haven't sewed anything this morning, so maybe my technique's not really grand today. Only one's enough anyway, isn't it? Don't need more than one. And then I'll go up here. I'll be able to put more on this one here if I do it higher. Okay. Now I can do some more leaves on this one. I'm coming up through the thread actually, and that's okay. Nobody's going to worry about that. It's got to be attached to the stem, doesn't it? And then make a detached chain stitch, and I'll show you probably in a second. A little bit above that one, I'm going to put another leaf, just a tiny bit above it, out the other side. So you just come over, wrong way. You go over this way, not down. You want it to go up. If you go down, it'll look like it's dead. A dead leaf. Okay, so just a little leaf with a tiny detached chain stitch, which is also called lazy daisy. So you can put that one there. Okay. Now we'll come over here. Oh no, I'll start at the top. We'll come over a bit further because you've got to leave enough room for your leaves. You know, you don't want to not have enough room for your leaves. And I might just do a couple of little straight stitches on this one. I'll go into my cotton. Where's the needle? Okay, I'll go down through there, because you can just do these sort of little ones. You don't have to have them all the same, because all the flower stems are not exactly the same, are they? And I'm going to come up the other side of it. I need to do at least 3 though, because I don't feel comfortable if there's not 3 of them. I hope you can see what I'm doing here. I feel like I'm too far away. And then, if I get carried away, I go too far. There you go. Now you can see what I'm doing. As long as I stay there and don't move. Remember to yell at me if I move out of the shot, eh? That one there. And this one here. So we've got those. Okay, whoops, we'll go back through there. Don't be hard to get on with now. That looks cool. Now I'll start at the bottom. I'm trying to keep myself trained in this space, okay? I'm taking that one to the side a bit. I'm going to put another one with just a couple of little leaves. It's coming straight down. It's just a variation of different bits that you think might look alright. One up here, it'll be at the base of the button when I put the button on, won't it? Go down here again and come back up. We're making a garden, aren't we? I don't know if I'll put 2 tiny little leaves on this one, okay? I'm going to have to find some more buttons. Shouldn't take too much work. I should know where they are. Well, I do know where there's some, but whether they're going to be big enough, that's the only, small enough, that's the only issue I have today. So I want them to be small. I know where there's a couple of little yellowy colour ones. Up here, I'll start at the bottom. Go up there. I'll do one more, I think. About running out of thread, I hope. Okay, so we'll go down into there. I'm going through the cotton because besides holding it down, it still works, doesn't it? Still looks all right. Make one of these lazy daisy stitches. Sort of. Oh dear, what have I done? Is that what I'm doing? No. Well, this is something different, Sonya. I'll go through there. I don't know what I'm doing. Whatever that is, don't do it, okay? Whatever you've seen me happen to do there, don't you try that at home. Oh dear, my poor old legs are driving me crazy again now. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be grizzling about myself. I'm supposed to be here showing you how to enjoy your life by doing really interesting things and just chilling back and thinking about nothing, you know. Well, you're supposed to be thinking about what you're doing, I guess, but that's what I sort of really enjoy craft, because I don't think about, I don't worry about anything, and you know, you can go off into the world of anywhere. Just what pretty thing will I put on here next? So I hope everybody else can try and do this, because it's really good fun. It's very blingy, slow stitching, isn't it? Really, it is very blingy, slow stitching. And I've got to get that through there. I've got to grab that. It's trying to get away from me. Aha, gotcha. Maybe not. Didn't I get it all? This is rotten stuff to thread, isn't it? And I honestly think that hole is there plenty big enough. It is. It's just not working for me today. It doesn't want to play nice. Come on. Oh dear, oh dear. I wonder if this one's going to work. Bit bigger one, maybe. I'm going to use that big bag one. I'm going to have to. Come on. It is actually a very dense, really. It's pretty dense, so maybe that's why it's hard and it might not go through that easy. That's probably what my issue is. Now, what was I trying to do? I was trying to fix this back to here, so it'll hang on to that, okay? I've looked like I've got some stems there, so I look like I've got some little bushes or whatever, stems, flower stems, and I'll just go through here. And sometimes if I haven't got a long enough thread, I'll just put the back of the needle through and then come back with the front of the needle, and then you've got hold of everything, haven't you? Okay, now if you just give me a second or two, I'm going to find these. I've got bigger buttons in here, but I think I might have put little ones in there somewhere, did I? I'm going to have a quick look. Let's see. Whoops, they've fallen out. That's handy. This is not good. Why haven't you got them fastened down, Sonya? Don't know. Maybe there's something in here. No. Maybe there's a couple of small ones in that one. Oh dear. Crikey. That's too big, I think. I haven't actually put anything small into these on purpose, so. But I could have the odd one here. The odd one or two here. Where's these? Is that all I had there? Right. Now. Come on. I don't know if it's too big or not. Maybe not. So I've only got pink ones there. That's not handy, is it? Anything else? Okay. Righto. Right. Wait a minute. Nobody panic and don't let it get you something, because I know you can find some in here. I hope. So this is another lot of little ones, so that's cool, because I lose them and I buy more. Nobody's. Shh. My husband knows. He knows. I couldn't find anything, so I just go buy more. He knows. He's already seen in here. He knows what I've got. He's already helped me clean it up once. He's very supportive, so I'm very lucky. He's a very supportive man. Oh dear. I thought I'd get smaller ones, but they're still the same size, aren't they? There's an orange one. I don't know if I was using an orange one typically. Right. I thought I'd find some in that one, but never mind. I can't reach the others, and if I go over there, I'm not going to be able to get my leg back comfortable enough. These are too big. Righto, so let's just put some buttons on here. Okay, that one there might pass. The blue one, it'll be a pass. That pink one can go on there. Maybe that one can go down in there, that little tiny blue one. Righto, let's do that. Bead needle. Bead needle, I think, because the hole's only small. The hole's only small, so let's just try the bead needle. And the cotton. Should be interesting. Oh, my nose is just driving me so crazy because of the... You know what, I had an idea too. Maybe you could use a sequence and put a bead in the middle of that. That'd work too. And they can go in another part. Sorry about this, I have to scratch it. Okay, I probably should have tied my hair up because it's annoying me, I suppose, too. The breeze blows that all around your face and then it tickles and scratches you. Come on, come on. I shouldn't use the needle threader. Why not? Okay, this will be different for me. Let's see. I've had a day of needles, haven't I? So let's have a go at this. Let's have a go. You push that. Well, I've seen people do this way different to this, and I don't know how they did, but I can assure you that I didn't ever seen it done like that before. You put as far as I know, you put that onto there, look, and then you put your piece of thread through that hole there, and you make sure the thread isn't too big, because if the thread's too big, you will break that off there. But this worked. Look at that. Oh, Sonya, you've got to keep this handy all time, Sonya. Use that. See, I don't know whether it'll work as good for for the bigger, thicker needles, because your cotton, this thing here is very, very flimsy. I'd put some tape on that if I was going to start putting anything thicker through there. It'd be easy to make one of these though, wouldn't it? You know, maybe. I'll have to have a mouthful of water. Now, I'm going to put these buttons on. Oh, they don't look too bad, do they? Just go away from your work, look at something else for a while, then come back and look at it again, see what you think. Oh, okay, I remembered now. I have some in here, look. 2, right. Now, I bought a truckload of these little yellow buttons, but somehow I managed to get them spread all through the place. You know, I don't know why, but I did. Managed to get them spread out everywhere. I love these. I love these beads. These are glass. These are really cool, aren't they? Right. Come on, button. I want buttons. I want buttons. I'm just going to keep extra couple out while I'm digging in here. I thought I'd get a... Actually, I had them there because I was going to pick them out and put them somewhere else. But I love them square beads. These are cool, aren't they? I'm going to have to put them into something. Seriously. That's something, a bracelet or necklace or something I bought. There we go, look. Now we can put those little few in the, put the lids on that properly. We can put them in our soup, because I've got some pink ones in there, but they're a bit big. And I can put these ones in their soup. In their soup. You've got to have a bit of bead soup. There's nothing worse than trying to find a whole heap of different sorts of things, and you've got to go and dig out everything you own to get it. So everybody has to have a bit of beef soup. So you can put some in, especially when you're trying to pick them up off the table and they're not working for you. Now these have got a really big hole in it, but that doesn't matter. It does not make any difference. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to mix it around because it looks pretty. Oh, sorry, you can't see what I'm doing. Oh, you didn't do that to me again. I did it to me again. How there. Sorry, I'm here now. And I hope that you can see that I haven't done anything exciting yet. I'm about to. Okay, so I'm going to put a bigger button up on the tallest ones, right here. So the larger button can go up there. Righto, so that could be this one here, I suppose. Got a big hole in it. Could probably eliminate that by putting a bead on there, couldn't you? No, it's alright. A little bit higher. You don't want it to. So you go through your fabric first, you come up, you put it through the hole in the button, and then you come up and you go down like that, okay? And there's lots of different things you can do with buttons. They're the most amazing, they're very versatile things, not just for doing up your shirt. Okay, and then, whoops, I've got to hook that around a knot. It's hooked on a knot on the back, righto. Still hooked up, right, got it. Okay, so now I'm going to put a nice pink one down there. That'll look good. It's only small, so we'll put a pink one on. Building a little garden of flowers, aren't we? Now when you're sewing your button on, you've got to make sure that you come to the top of the thing. You don't want to see this. You don't want to see a space between the stem and the button, you know, because that's not really handy, is it? There's a space there. Of course, I've got it stuck. Why wouldn't I? Doesn't want to come off either. Okay, stay there. I'm not going to fight you. I'm not going to fight you. Now we over to this one here. So you want to come up above your little stem a bit and put your button on, because he's going to come down this way, see, isn't he? I'll find him, whichever he may be. Right, which one now? The pink? No, I've already got a pink. How about a blue one? Shame I haven't got a small, different size though. What is this thing here? That's a round bit. Oh, I'm going to put a bead on that. Oh, look at this. This is the thing with a hole in it. It's a bead. It's an orangey colour bead. It's like, well, when I say orangey colour, it's not really. And then I can put something in the centre of that, like a yellow bit. Thread that on first. Put a yellow bit in the middle, and because that doesn't show up very good. How about a pink bit, white bit, or some other colour bit? Don't you think white, Sonya? Maybe. Flowers are all different. There's all different sorts of flowers, isn't there? You can have whichever sort you like, really. So you just go through your bead and then go back down through whatever that was that I've just put on there, because it could be like a sequin too, couldn't it, on there? Now, I've got this down here. Do I like that? I hate it when I do that, because then I go and I pull it out, don't I? But I'm not going to. I'm going to leave it on today. I'll leave it there. It's fine. I'll do a blue one. I don't think that's going to fit under there though. Will it fit under that one? Only just. I'll put it a bit higher, so it's up the side there. Righto. I'm sewing them down twice just to make sure that it's not going to wobble around. Mind you, it doesn't mean it works all the time. Okay, now put another one down here. How about a green one? There is such a thing as green flower. I'm sure there is. Well, there's a green button anyway. Green button shaped flower. Green flower shaped button, I should say. Right. Come on. Really? What's going on here? I've got a piece of something coming through the top bit. Oh, I know. There's actually a tiny bit of plastic on the side of this button off his... and this has got a knot in it. Alright, did I get it? Yes. A tiny little... I should have got that off. You can only just see it there, so I suppose it doesn't matter. It's not going to hurt too much. I'm sure it's not. I thought it would be easier to do it this way, so the button's on after you did the stems, because it'll go on the end. I don't know, I just thought it would be. You know, there's just a thing that I'm going to put a sequin on this one. Because I want only a small thing, but I needed something small. And I'll move these into a thing, a plastic bag, shortly. Come here, put your sequin, through your sequin. Alright, come here. Go through your sequin, through your bead, after you come up through the back where you want to place it, and then you go back down through the top, through the sequin, not the bead, and that holds it on, okay? And then I'm going to put the, which one? Yellow one on the end. Oh, they look really cool, don't they? I don't mind that at all, that's fun. There's so much stuff that I want to do. I'm sure this piece is too small, but that's okay because I want to do more. I'm going to do some slow stitching videos shortly too, because I really enjoy that, and I've collected up some fabrics and things to do all that with. Now that looks really cool, doesn't it? Nice little row of flowers. Now, must be some sort of small thing I can show you while I'm... Did I go through all that with that stitch? Where's that stitch at? Well, I can't see it, so I've stitched it down nicely, so that's good. Now, what else we got? So put on here. Right, now see, they can go in my soup. Alright, they can all go back in the soup. But the soup's getting full, so we'll have to start using more soup. There was some, I know, I wanted to get these yellow ones out of here because I'm going to do something with them. So, because I need some more of these. I'll find some more of these bugly beads, they are, and I have got some darker colours, but I wanted these ones because I want to do something with them. So I'm going to pick out some so I know I've got enough. That's a blue one. I don't need the blue one, I don't think. Got him. That one. Come here. Yes. Yes. You can see me collecting up some of those, alright. They're yellow. I'll have to go and see if I can find some more of these. I know I've got more in different containers. Actually, there's some just there, the green ones, but they're a bit dark. I want to, there's blue. There's none in there. I've got red ones too, I think, but I don't know about using the red. Not on this piece of work anyway. I can use it on the next one, I think. Can't I? Whoops. That was the lid. There's my lid taken off on me. Okay. Can't seem to catch this. Got it. I think I might have enough. I might have enough there, so I don't want to go back down in there either. Just going to have a mouthful of water. Okay, so I got, I want to put them in the corner to make like a fan thing. I don't know if I can remember how to go about that. Well, I can, but I need a piece of bit that goes across there. This bit that goes across there. What sort of thing is that, Sonia? I don't know. I'm looking for it. I don't have it in there. I mean, that there piece. Do it or not? Could do, but I don't know. Okay. That's a nice little bit that I would like to use. So this here, I was looking at, you stop, I've got a few more minutes to show you something that I'm sure I cut this piece out yesterday. I just don't know where I put it. So I cut a piece of this out yesterday. I just don't know what I did with it, because I was trying to make a fan thing, but I was also going to just use the beads to go up along there to make a fan, but that's not going to work because that piece there is not the right bit. That's not the bit that I had yesterday, and I had it in the plan of my head. It was in my head of how to do it, and it's got to be in that box. Maybe it's something in here. No, I don't think so. Right, okay. I'll just peep in there a second because I can see something under here. I can see something under here. No, I don't think I want that, but this. What about a bit of that? Let's see what this one does. Where's that up in there? Maybe this could work. Okay. I wonder if I could get that to sail flat like that. Or, I mean, shape it like that. But then, does that look what I'm after? See, these are going to have to be in there. You know. Two. Okay, let's try. I'll just cut a bit off so I can go and sew it on and see what happens. I've got a few seconds to show you this. Sew this bit on. Show you what happens. I can finish it anyway at another time. There's no rules, I guess. I hope you're not getting bored by looking at this, because I really enjoying doing it myself, and I think that's a good thing too. It's no good doing something that you're not enjoying doing, is it? Okay, let's get the needle threader so we don't have to play the fill for too long. Okay. A lot of people thread theirs first before they come on. I can't. I don't know what I'm going to do. Probably thread all the wrong colour or something that I don't want to need, you know what I mean? Okay. So that's there. Sonya, you're pulling it out of the thing. Watch what you're doing. I completely pulled that through there. Oh dear. Try this again. Yeah, somebody actually put the thread through that bit. That's what they did. They put the thread through there first, and then put the needle on it, and then took it off, and I don't know how that worked, because you've got to put the needle through first. It did. I think it worked. I might be wrong. I've just been doing it like this if I ever use one, which is very rarely, because I couldn't be bothered looking or know where there was one. So now that I have got one in my hand here, I'm going to use it. Try not to lose it. Put it over there. Need to stick it to a magnet. Maybe it won't, because it might be just made out of something that's not magnetic. Okay. Alright, I've got that. Now I'm going to start here. See how long this is going to be. And it's probably going upside down, but that doesn't matter what way it goes. Nobody's going to worry about that. You just got to make sure you sew it in the right place, Sonya. That's all. And cut a bit off when you get there to the other end. I know, best idea is to do this first. Give me a middle, give me a middle piece, right? So the middle piece will be there. And I'm going to have a bead. Okay. And then I'm going to put another bead. So that's the middle bit. I'm going to put another bead. I'm hoping this is going to work this way. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? I'll have a white bead, will I? Yeah, white bead, pink, whatever colour it is. Doesn't really matter. I'll have that. Then I'll put another bead like this. These will be the spokes for the inside of the fan thingy that I'm trying to do, okay? Like that. Right. So that's good. Yeah. Now we want to go from the center, from this part here again, and we're going to go out that way, right? I hope. We probably should have started with a bead, but we didn't. That's okay, because the corner then will get very crowded, won't it? This one here. So that goes out there like that. and down. I don't know, let's see what happens. I just envision that I've seen this sort of thing. I don't know how to do it, but I'm going to have a go. I think I'm going to stitch that down in a minute. I'll couch it down so I must be sitting on one of my nerves or something in my leg, pinching something. Whatever I'm doing wrong here. And it goes like that. Alright. As long as it doesn't get too far out there. Comes down like so. Now I'm gonna fasten this down. These ones. I'm gonna just couch over the top of that. I got your email with your pictures of your sewing on it. Thank you very much for sharing that with me. I really enjoy looking at what people have learnt and are doing. I really do. A few others have sent me stuff, and I'm going to get around to it, I promise you, and put up a video and show you the pictures of things that people have sent me, have showed me in their, what they're working on, their work. So I'm going over each one to go over the centre part so I can fasten it down, so I won't be waving around here in the bruise too much. I don't know if this is going to work, because that's just going to be plain flat across there, isn't it? Anyway, we won't give up yet. We'll just leave it like it is. If it's not going to do anything fancy, we just leave them like they are. Nobody's going to know that we were starting to make a fan and it didn't work. I think I'm going to need other bits as well, so I'm going to come over here somewhere. Where's this piece? Is that going to go across the top of there? Might look funny. Dear Sonia, I don't know if that worked out right, how you envisioned this. I really don't think that's what you envisioned. I really don't think so. It's like more crown-like than anything, isn't it? Okay. So I'm going to have to go anyway because we're running out of time, and I'll come back and we'll figure out what to do with that, okay? I'll sort it out before you come back and then you'll be able to do it. Thank you for watching, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.